Many of you have been long-term supporters of Wherever the Need, and I'm pleased to report that despite market conditions, we've continued to grow and our projects are being increasingly noticed and recognised as making a real and significant difference. A politician loves the opportunity in standing in front of something successful and telling everyone it was all down to him or her. And I guess a reflection of our success is to say that in India nowadays, we cannot open anything without a string of dignitaries demanding an invitation. Our work in sanitation and water remains at the cutting edge. In Bongay, a small village in Sierra Leone with a population of around 1,000 people, child mortality was extremely high and there was no school. On average, one child died every month from entirely preventable gastric illness. And most of those who survived remained illiterate. We completed a clean water and sanitation project, and Kevin and Kate McGrath, who are here tonight, provided the funds for us to build the school. No child has now died for 3 years from intestinal disorder, and Stephen, who is 11 years old, graduated from the McGrath Primary School this year with the highest exam scores of any child in the Pujahun district, which numbers 200,000 people. He is just one of around 40,000 people now using our facilities in India and Africa, and the effect on people's health and therefore the opportunity for them to realise their potential is undeniable. So thank you. We're making a real difference, and that is down to you. To those who don't know us, it's my belief that an essence of human nature is to help when help is needed. However, this only happens when we feel comfortable that our money will be properly used. When we set up Wherever the Need in 1997, we disagreed with a lot of the guilty, pity-inducing images that remain such a common fundraising strategy for many charities. We do and still do believe that giving should be directly linked to effectiveness. The donor should understand where their money is going and why. We keep our administration costs down to a minimum. We put money in at grassroots level to avoid corruption. And we choose projects based on their longevity and sustainability. And then we monitor and evaluate consistently to make sure that your money is used as effectively as possible. We welcome our donors' involvement, and many of you in this room have come to visit your projects in India and Africa to experience what we are doing. I'm passionate about the work we do, and I love it that so many of you here tonight are involved on a personal basis with what we are creating. Our projects work because we start at the foundations of the issue. The solutions we seek are simple and effective. The ones I like the best are the ones which fall into the category of, I can't believe somebody hasn't thought of that before. And that brings me on to this evening. We're looking to raise £60,000 to allow us to implement one of these effective and simple solutions in Laikipia in Kenya. Laikipia is an extraordinarily beautiful place and is home to one of the few remaining indigenous nomadic tribes, the Samburu. The Samburu are struggling to cope with changing and unpredictable weather patterns, which give them either torrential downpour or extensive drought. The Samburu are forced from the land, and they frequently end up in hostels, where alcohol and substance abuse is widespread. The lack of water causes conflict with local wildlife, which is already under threat from the drought conditions. It's a downward spiral. The land gets more denuded, and it becomes less able to support humans and wildlife. We've been working in Laikipia for nearly a decade in partnership with the Samburu Trust. Together with local people, we created a simple and effective solution to the problem. As rains do, when they arrive, they tend to run off the ground through creeks and gullies, pooling in certain areas, and then quickly dissipating. Instead of allowing this water to disappear, we build simple natural reservoirs in the places where the water gathers. 1 year's rainfall catches in each reservoir up to 50 million litres of water, which is enough water for 4,000 people, 10,000 cattle, and 1,000 elephants. The Samburu are able to stay on the land, and Laikipia's wildlife and unique environment are preserved. It's that simple. Each reservoir costs £30,000, and tonight we want to raise funds to build 2 more. They will serve an area of 50 square miles and will last for generations with no technology and minimum maintenance. By simply giving nature a helping hand, we can transform a decaying environment into a vibrant one. Our emphasis on simple solutions, I believe, is our biggest strength, and that is the message I'd like to get over tonight. Your money will create effective and sustainable change to an extraordinary part of this planet, its wildlife and its people. Ultimately, that is to me what it's all about, making everyone and everything happy so we too can enjoy that happiness. Tonight you have that opportunity, a chance to positively impact on one of the world's great wildernesses and its inhabitants forever. I hope you will enjoy doing so. Thank you very much.